Hello, everybody. Good evening to you. How are you? So, it's going to be a busy night for me because Sunburst Tarot released not just one tarot reading on Foodie, but two. So, the first one that I'm reacting to, and I will release tomorrow because she just released her reading. So, I'm going to wait a day before I release my react. This one is all about Chantal's current mood because she's been rather moody lately, hasn't she? She's been rather crabby, like just really, really crabby, just roar, 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 like and she's been doing that for a week straight. So, what's behind her mood? Why is she so crabby? Is it because she's lacking money? Is it because of Salah not being around? Could it be something else? Well, we're about to get some insight courtesy of Sunburst Tarot. Also, the next reading from Sunburst Tarot that I'm going to be reacting to has to do with Chantal's family and people that she knows. How do they feel about her? How do they really feel? Sunburst Tarot is going to give us some insight to that too. Before we get to that one, though, there's this one. And this one's all about Chantal's current mood. And you're going to find this one very interesting because I just got through watching this and there's a lot of information to be learned. So, how about we just get into it? And for those of you that have never heard of Sunburst Tarot, you can look down below in the description and look for the link to her original video and follow that back to her channel. Check out all of her content, sub up to her, give her a like, comment on her videos. Tell her that you appreciate her doing these videos on Foodie Beauty. So with that said, let's get on to the reading, and I hope you guys enjoy the react. Let's do it, y'all.
Welcome back to Sunburst Tarot, and today we're going to be looking at what's got Foodie in such a mood. I had been seeing on Twitter that allegedly someone maybe had doxed Foodie's new apartment, her floor, her number. People are wondering where Salah is. So I want to take a look into what's kind of going on.
In the tarot reading that I did, I mean, it's not just me, Sunburst. The readings that you have done, the readings that Melissa has done, the readings that Neo Tarot has done, we're all picking up the same thing. Salah is done. He is burnt out. He's tired. He's exhausted. He's through with all of this. He just wants away from it all. And that's becoming very visibly clear because he is spending less and less time around Chantal and more time by himself. But I'm here to hear your insights.
She's extra ragey right now.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see what's going on. So quick reminder though, everything I'm saying is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. No facts here, just my opinions, psychic downloads, and the such. So if you want to use what I'm saying to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So without further ado, let's get into just this energy that Foodie has going on. Why is she so ragey right now? So let's take a look-see. The Empress card reverse. Her access to food's been cut off. Why? Because of the Six of Wands reversed. She's being prideful, arrogant, ego. Why can't she go out and get food? Why can't she feed herself? Why can't she feed herself to numb her feelings right now? Was that paycheck a little bit lower than what she thought it was going to be? Because material influences here, it's the Hierophant. Unconventionality, not having money. We didn't commit to something. Someone did not commit to something. Someone didn't give her money like she was supposed to. Hopes and fears. She's trying to avoid change, a rebirth, starting something new here. Unseen obstacles, the Devil reversed. Extreme negativity. She's not able to feed her vices right now. She's not able to get to her vices. The Ace of Wands as well here. She's she's feeling like she's not getting her way. She's burnt out. She's tired. She doesn't know which way to frickin' turn. But it's like she's hit rock bottom right now. What in the world is this? Because the Knight of Pentacles reversed here, and it's like you didn't have money. You weren't feeling good about yourself and here for the future. This is coming to the internet.
Oh.
Someone didn't give her money to feed her vices, and now she's bringing it out to the internet. What's coming?
Oh, she's taking out her bad mood on us. Well, that's just part of the course with Chantal. That's what she does. If she's mad at somebody, she'll take it out on everybody else.
Coming to the internet? What's coming to the internet? What's coming to the internet? Because it's like, she's got to move. She's got to leave. Six of Swords can also mean distance, travel, change. She's got to leave. She's got to leave. I got to move. I got to go on a trip. So she's having to leave. So she's upsetty spaghetti. She's not able to feed herself or soothe herself through her vices. So what caused this? What caused this? The Queen of Swords reversed. Her bad business making skills. Her paycheck that she got from YouTube. Because isn't it... Wait. So payday is different for people like in Canada and such. Today's her or yesterday was her payday, wasn't it? Yesterday or the day before was her payday?
Yeah.
Did she finally get her pay and now it's not anywhere near what she thought it was going to be for the month of January? Because from a financials, like, I'm financially ruined. My community isn't here anymore. Five of Cups is like, I'm trying to move on. I'm trying to heal from bad business practices that I was doing with the Queen of Swords reversed. Hopes and fears. I don't have enough money. Her paycheck came in and she's pissed because it's not what it was supposed to be. Unseen obstacle. She's now got to work her ass off to get what she wants, to essentially make money. Because, and ooh.
Mm-hmm.
She's having to reach out to someone that she shouldn't be reaching out to.
Ooh, I bet I know who it is too. Anime. And consider this thought, Chantal, that once again, you've been played. Someone played the long game on you and won. Chantal, have you ever heard of a term called Zugzwang? I'm sure you haven't. But if you haven't, or if anybody else hasn't, let me explain what Zugzwang is. It's a move in chess where you're basically put into a corner, and if you make a move, you're going to be in a worse position than what you're currently in. That's Zugzwang. Somebody Zugzwanged you, and I feel it was anime, that he played the long game on you. You know, he was very patient, and he put you in a corner, and now you can't get out. Did it ever occur to you that when he gave you all those big super chats, that maybe he did it on purpose to make it seem like you were going to get a lot more money than what you got, to force you into a corner of desperation, just so he would pin you in that corner and he would have you exactly where he wanted you, knowing how desperate you were, knowing how you were blowing through all your money. He was counting on that. You got outsmarted and you got outplayed.
Ace of Cups with the Four of Cups. She's taking the olive branch that someone's taking. Someone put her in a pickle, and the Justice card. She tried getting away with stuff. She tried being sneaky about her money, and now here in the future, the Knight of Swords. She has to leave Kuwait.
Yep.
She doesn't have enough money to leave Kuwait.
And I'm going to tell y'all right now, and this is based on the tarot readings that I've done, Sunburst, Melissa, Neo, and just general overall feelings away from the cards, things that Chantal has said and Chantal has done, things that have just popped out to me. We've noticed that just out of the blue, the apartment got completely cleaned. We know that she didn't do that. That only happens when she has to clean, like something's going on. Then she mentioned that the fridge had to get cleaned out and the cupboards. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't clean out your cupboards and you don't clean out your fridge unless you're ready for a big move. You don't do that for just a brief trip going somewhere and coming back. You do that when you're moving out. And she's talked about Canada a lot. And she's been singing songs that kind of point to her mood and what's going on. And it just feels like whatever's going on, she's got to get out of Kuwait really, really soon. And maybe that's why she's been ragey. She knows she's going to get out soon. She doesn't know where she's going to go. She hasn't made a decision yet. And so, like, she is just frazzled.
She's reaching out to people or someone to get her out of there. And she's having to do so and promise things. Someone put her in a financial pickle.
Mm-hmm.
She can't leave, but she can't. She has to leave, but she can't. But she doesn't have enough money to leave. Or how do I put this? She can't. She has to leave, yes. Or no, she doesn't have to leave. This is weird.
She has to leave, but she doesn't have the finances to travel.
I'm getting a yes and I'm getting a no. It's odd. It's like there's some, maybe I'm just not asking the right question. But it's like there's something where I have to go, I have to travel, I have to fly, I have to go by boat, I have to do something. Because I tried getting away with stuff in the past, my bad, shady business dealings with things. Here at the Ace of Cups, though, I mean, this isn't like the negative influences. It's like I'm doing this out of love. I have to do this because I love something. Here with the Four of Cups, I have to take the olive branch that's being given to me, though. She doesn't want to take the olive branch, but one is being accepted to her. The additional information here, money. Needing money, feeling safe, secure, having the home. However, the Hierophant, I don't want to commit to this. She's not committing to this. She doesn't want to. Anime sucks. Has her hook, line, and sinker.
I knew it. And all the rest of the tarot ladies knew it too. We've been picking up his energy. He ain't going away. Listen, y'all. Just because he's missing from Chantal's chat, he's been rather quiet, doesn't mean he's gone away. He hasn't.
Hook, line, and sinker. He's got her in a pickle. I don't know what he did. Maybe this, I think someone had been saying, I forgot who it was, but someone's like, yeah, did you hear that he might have did a chargeback on some of his super chats?
Ooh. Oh, that's going to hurt. He sent her hundreds and hundreds of dollars in super chats. And if he charged all of that back and she was counting on that money, ouch.
And then now Chantal was banking on those super chat donations and they got a chargeback. So they did not go on this latest check. Because that's what I'm seeing. She's stuck between a rock and a hard place. Someone outplayed her. Someone's outplayed her. And she's got to go somewhere. Someone else has very, very bad intentions. Or, like, I shouldn't say bad intentions, but really weird, effed up, like, I want to do nasty things between the sheets type of stuff that is not, in my perspective, I wouldn't want to do it.
And Chantal, I picked this up earlier about anime. I have never seen this man. Mind you, I don't know what he looks like. I've seen pictures on Twitter of what he allegedly looks like. I don't think that's really him. I think he looks completely different. The energy that I'm picking off of anime is he is so not your type. You are so not attracted to this man at all. And you are not feeling the sexy feeling for him. And that's part of the reason why you're not running off to go be with him. Because if he were your type, if he were your physical aesthetic, you'd be running in his direction, like double speed. But he's not your type at all. And that's why you're dragging your feet. Plus, you know what he's into. You know what I'm talking about. You know what he's into. You know how dark his fetishes and his fantasies are. And you're not into some of the things that he's into. That's why you don't want to go to him. Isn't that right? Because you know that if you go to him physically, He's going to want to partake of certain things, and you're not going to want to partake of certain things. And couple that with the fact that you're a control freak. You don't like the idea of people taking control of you. And if you go to him, he will have control of you. And that is not a position you want to find yourself in.
But like that shit's nasty. Nasty.
Nasty.
So,
Ooh, he's got some dark fantasies, that one.
oh, Chantal.
He's going to push your boundaries, Chantal. I suspect he's already pushed your boundaries back quite a bit. But if you go see him physically, it's going to get 10 times worse.
Anime sucks. What's going on?
Yeah,
You
how
gotta
you
go.
doing?
You don't have money. Your paycheck was not what it was supposed to be. And now, so what's going on here? So what's going on? You got an olive branch to you. I'm seeing you having to leave. You have to travel somewhere.
Do you see the nature of the trap, Chantal? Do you see it now? You probably still don't, but let me just put out the blueprint to you. So he started talking to you, got into your confidence, gave you a bunch of money. The two of you might have been talking, say, through text messages or phone calls. He got really, really close to you. I mean, he's got some dark fetishes and dark fantasies, and you were his dream woman because your body type and who you were and how degenerate you are. You were a dream come true to him, that he could live out all of his dark fantasies. So he got close to you. He got you dependent on his money, got you comfortable with it to where you depended too much on it. And then with the conversations that you guys might have had, you might have figured out, yeah, she's getting more and more desperate, more and more broke, more and more lazy. She's not keeping up her work on YouTube and making sure that her YouTube check is sufficient. So how about I just pretend to give her some money and then I take it back, take a lot of it back. And that's going to put her in a place financially where I can get what I want. And what he wants is for you to be in a desperate place and go to him. He's just as diabolical and evil and possessive and obsessive as you. He is you in another body. So think about all the things you've done, all the things you're capable of. You've met your match, literally.
But you don't have enough money, and that's why you're really mad. What in the world is going on? What else can we know here? The King of Cups.
I'm sorry, I'm over here with a great big smile on my face because I think about how Chantal has been financially manipulative, the lying, the hurting of people. And I'm like, karma, ain't it a bitch? It sure is.
I'll give you an emotional offer. I can help you balance out your life, your career, the stuff that you do on YouTube and other things. Yeah, we can strike a deal. Let's strike a deal here with our King of Cups individual. Yeah, I'll get you out there. I'll let everyone know what you can do, how you can do it. We'll get you making so much money about this deal coming in. However, we'll make you a star and everyone will know about you. Opposing energy, she does not want to do this. She does not like this person. She is not attracted to this person. She wants to disconnect from this person.
I have a question, Sunburst. And it's just a question that popped into my mind. If this person were not involved in this financial deal, would she do the things that he wants her to do? Meaning, like if she's doing adult, sexy, fun time online, if he were not involved at all, would she do it? Or is the reason why she doesn't want to do it is because he's involved and she doesn't want him just that close?
However, she can't see things from a new perspective. She is also trapped like a rat. She cannot leave. She is a puppet that is tied up in strings and cannot cut herself loose. because this was a great opportunity for her in the past. Good luck, good opportunity, new people coming in. And here, again, in the future, she can just be the biggest, brightest thing. She gets to showcase all the things. Also, rodent, rodent,
No,
rodent,
no.
rodent. If you've seen any of my other readings,
Oh, God. Not content doing that. Chantal, don't do it. Seriously, don't.
Harry the hamster. I'm just going to leave it at that. Also,
You know what? I'm just going to say it. When I'm in my tarot brain, when I'm doing these tarot reacts, I try to be neutral so that the messages can come through, but I'm just going to say it. Chantal, if you have done content, if you have done things to harm animals on purpose, whether it's online, whether it's offline, like you have done cruel, unnatural things to animals for pleasure, for profit, this might be your karma for all of this. Anime sucks might be the start of your karma. Coming around to give you a good solid spanking, the one that you needed years ago when you were young growing up. You needed some discipline, you never got it. You just ran around wild doing what you wanted to do. You have met your match. You've absolutely met your match. Like there's something wrong with you. If you've hurt animals, your wires are twisted up in the wrong ways. But if this person is urging you to hurt animals for content, for a certain kind of sick, disgusting, nasty group of people on the internet somewhere, you need to back away from that. You really do.
we have the cat there. I just, yeah. So, Chantal, you have an offer. You have an olive branch to be big, a big ass star. However, what happens if you don't take this deal? What happens if Chantal doesn't take whatever olive branch is being offered to her? She has been put into a corner and she's mad. She's been put into this corner. She does not like being put into corners. Don't put baby in the corner.
Actually, she put herself in that corner. Things could have gone a different way if she just screwed her head on tight and really worked on the right things for the right reason. She wouldn't have gotten in that corner. She got in that corner because she put herself there. She did the wrong thing. She got mixed up with the wrong people. She got greedy. Her and her evil, twisted, vile mind. She put herself in that corner. And I don't know if she can get herself out.
Right? That's what it kind of feels like. What's going on? So, what was I reading on? Yeah.
Oh, my apologies. People have yelled at me for this in the past. I am so sorry. I'm sitting here doing this react and I didn't blow up the screen. I am so sorry, y'all.
She's been put into a corner. What if she doesn't take this? Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. If she
Yikes.
doesn't take this olive branch, everything that she's built up gets flipped upside its head. It comes crashing down. The home, the family, the foundation, this person will be gone from her life. However, there's things coming out against her as well with the Seven of Wands first, which is you won't be able to defend yourself against the dragon that is coming in. The dragon's not going to be in the fog no more and protecting what it has. It comes out and now attacks. You cannot defend yourself against what is coming out then. Because from a material influences here, yeah, you might be trying to ride high up on your horse, your saddle, be loud, proud, say what you need to say, but and you want to avoid a giant ass disaster, but there's other people involved here, a third party that seems to be also have stuff on you, because you are in a lose-lose situation, my dear.
Mm-hmm.
If she does not take this, it'll be a lose-lose situation. The best thing
Yeah, look at that. Is it 3 of Swords? The butterfly is upside down. Ouch. Instead of like a chrysalis moment where you're having a rebirth and starting over, ouch, it's preventing a rebirth.
that she can do is walk away from everything. 8 of Cups. what you can do is walk away from everything. You walk away from the channel. You walk away from the other people. You just go dormant. Just go away. Just don't come back. Don't go online. Don't do anything. Just stay away from everything doing with the internet, and you'll be fine. But I think here in the past, yeah, because you were stuck where you're at, and here in the future, keeping secrets hidden. If you walk away from this whole situation, if you don't take this deal, you have to walk away from everything. Everything. And I mean everything. I mean everything. Because if you do, secrets are going to be kept hidden. If you refuse to walk away from everything, though, they're going to try and gaslight people to thinking if you don't walk away, I think stuff comes out. That's what I'm kind of seeing here.
Yeah, I felt that too. Anime sucks. He's very, very determined, Chantal. He is as diabolical and determined as you. Like, I don't know what the two of you said to each other, what promises were made, what deals might have been potentially struck, what offer was on the table. But this guy is pretty determined to get what he wants. And think about how wrathful you are when you don't get what you want, when somebody tells you no. Imagine all of that in another body and you get a good idea of what you're dealing with. Because this guy Anime sucks. He's just not looking at you as a very, very large woman that fits his type, that he wants to do intimate things with. And trust me, he does want to do intimate things with you. And I can feel your energy all over here. You're not attracted to the guy, and the idea of being physical with him makes you ill. You don't like it. You don't like the idea of doing it, but you, he wants it. He wants to be physical with you. And he's going to be doing a whole lot of things with you, or try to. And if you reject him, I've heard it in my head, Chantal. I've heard him screaming, "Why don't you want me?" Yeah, like that. I didn't like the way I heard it either, if you catch my drift. I didn't like the way I heard it. It sounded kind of scary. But if you reject him, if you reject his offer, there will be consequences. He will lash out in furious anger at you. He will punish you for rejecting him personally and financially. He's looking at you as a money-making opportunity and also as a personal fantasy. And he wants to treat you as a sort of trophy. That's what I was just told. He wants to treat you as a trophy. If you're known in certain circles online, away from YouTube, he wants the ability to say, "Look, I'm actually with her." You will be his trophy, because whatever dealings the two of you had with each other, you've been playing games with him and putting him on a string, making him work for what he wants. So when he finally gets it, he's not going to take too kindly to you telling him no. This is a bad man. This is a really bad man. But maybe then again, you might deserve it. You might deserve a bad man because you're a bad woman, aren't you?
If you don't walk away from this whole thing, which is what you should be doing, you walk away from everything, you walk away from the internet, this stuff doesn't come to light. If you refuse this offer and still keep coming online, though, flip that puppy around. Secrets revealed. The lying, the manipulation, the gaslighting doesn't work when there's evidence and people are being shown. The candle is lighting the way into what was actually happening, the deeper, darker, most inner parts of things. And the solution here is run away. Are you going to stand there and wait for this to come, or are you going to run from this? Because you better. Otherwise, you got a storm a coming. Yeah. What happens if you go with this person, though? What happens if you go and you take the olive branch? Because I think we should be looking at that. What happens if you take the olive branch? What happens if Foodie takes the olive branch that this person seems to want to give her? Come on, come on. What's the olive branch? What happens if Foodie takes the olive branch? What happens if Foodie takes the olive branch?
It's not going to turn out well.
King of Cups reverse.
I can't. I just heard something in my mind. It's a dirty deal. It's a dirty deal. That's what I just heard. It's a dirty deal.
First. Manipulation, lies, deceit, deception. Oh, you're going to be stuck in indecision if you do take it. Because you don't know. Because you do not know if. Because you're going to be forced to do things you don't want to do. That you are
Told you.
uncomfortable doing. That you don't want to do. That you just don't want to do.
Chantal, you're a degenerate. There's no other word I can use right now beyond that. You are a degenerate. You got dark fantasies of your own, but this person, anime, his fantasies, his fetishes go into places that are truly nauseating, disgusting, sickening, foul. He will push you to those places. He will get you to do things that you don't want to do. He might even be manipulative about it. Because if this guy is acting like your online pimp, making content for you, selling it online, or he's going to, pimps know how to talk to people. They are master manipulators. They find out what you need, what you're looking for. They give it to you. And by doing so, they create a sense of emotional loyalty. And then they will turn around and use that against you, twist it around like a pretzel. Well, don't you love me? Didn't I take you in when you needed help? When you were in Kuwait and you were lacking in money and you had nowhere to go? Didn't I take you in, Chantal? Don't I adore you? I adore you. I adore you more than anybody you've ever known in your life. I adored you more than Salah. I adore you more than Nader ever did. Yeah, he'll pull out all the cards in the deck. He'll use them all against you. He'll twist your emotions up to get you to do what he wants you to do. He's got some nasty, nasty fantasies. Really disgusting, stomach turning stuff.
You're going to be forced to do things you don't want to do. Hopes and fears here. This would be, I was like, I want to break the contract. If you take this olive branch, you're going to want to break it right away. You're going to want to break the contract that you sign on for. The unseen obstacle, the devil card reversed. Uber negativity again, opposing energy though. It's like, oh, this is a great opportunity. It's going to be such a great new start to your life. But this is like a false promise of things. What's going for you? You would meet new people. New creative direction. Also, more rodents.
No.
Past. This is something like you used to be really good with this person, but here in the future you would have to lie, deceit, deception. You're going to be a snake oil salesman showcasing stuff, but in reality, again, you don't like what you would be doing. And then here at the bottom of the deck, this is stuff. If you would take the olive branch, you would need to go into hiding. You would not be able to go out where you wanted to. If you take the olive branch, you don't get to come back to YouTube. If you don't take the olive branch, you got to walk away from YouTube. I'm not seeing Foodie being able to stay on YouTube. I'm just not. Whichever direction she decides, one is going to cause a maelstrom, a giant ass storm around her. That's going to be a massive, horrible thing. This over here too is going to cause a massive, horrible thing as well. This one's going to be a little bit more, she's not going to be happy because she doesn't have control, but the other way, she's going to have control, but she's not going to have control at the same time. So that's what I'm kind of seeing here for Miss Foodie Beauty, and why is she so upset, angry right now. So that's what I'm seeing, and why she didn't get money. So if y'all enjoyed that, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to leave a camel emoji down below in the comment section. I really appreciate any engagement that you give, whether that's a like, comment, sharing. It helps my videos get shown into the algorithm. And have more people see them. Otherwise, if you want to book a personal reading or join YouTube members, that is all down below in the description box or in the pinned comment. Otherwise, thank you all again so very much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one. So bye.
And that was the wonderful reading by Sunburst Tarot. Ooh, Foodie. What is there to say? You've really done it this time, haven't you? You put yourself in an impossible corner. And there's no winning move that you can make. Like I said earlier, Zugzwanged. Somebody Zugzwanged you. They played the long game. They played all your weaknesses against you and got you dependent on their money. And now what do? I'm going to take a guess based on your history and your behavior. I think you being defiant, because you are very defiant, you're very bratty, very rebellious. I think that you will more than likely decide to come back on YouTube because you like to play that game of chicken or don't blink, almost daring somebody to do something because you think something won't happen. So you need attention. You'll come back on YouTube and do your thing until something does happen. And then if something does happen, then you'll disappear. That's just my guess, though. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this Tarot React. If you have, please like it, subscribe, and leave a comment. Remember to look down below for Sunburst Tarot's original reading and check her out. Y'all have a good one and have a good night. Bye-bye.